Hello, welcome back. We are in our read through of the 1800s Pictorial Bible. Today is our first day in Exodus. We've made it out of the first book of the Bible. It was a long one. We are finally into Exodus. It's going to get juicy. It's going to get exciting. We finished with the patriarchs and Joseph taking his family to Egypt, and they are established there. And we're going to get caught up in some serious drama real fast. So grab your Bible, read along with me. As usual, forgive me for anything I stumble on because ye old English is hard. And let's just dive into the first chapter of Exodus. Read along with me. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies, and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters, to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramesses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage, in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. And the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the name of the other Puah. And he said, When ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God, and did not as the king of Egypt commanded them, but saved the men children alive. And the king of Egypt called for the midwives, and said unto them, Why have ye done this thing, and have saved the men children alive? And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, Because the Hebrew women are not as Egyptian women, for they are lively, and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. Therefore God dealt well with the midwives, and the people multiplied and waxed very mighty. And it came to pass, because the midwives feared God, that he made them houses. And Pharaoh charged all his people, saying, Every son that is born ye shall cast into the river, and every daughter ye shall save alive. Woo! I told you, it starts off hot and heavy. The house of Jacob is established in Egypt. They are thriving. They are multiplying. God really said, you are going to be fruitful. And they get so fruitful that it makes the Egyptians mad. The king is like, they could be a problem for us. If another nation decides to attack us, they could join forces with them and be a real problem. So he decides, we're going to make them our slaves. And then even as they're slaves, they're still multiplying. They're still growing. Again, pisses off Pharaoh. Pharaoh says, hey, midwives, go kill the male sons when they come out. The midwives are like, I don't want to murder babies. So they don't do that. And then when he calls them, I love this part of the Bible. When he calls them and is like, what the heck? Why didn't you do what I told you? They're like, oh, well, Hebrew women just go into labor super fast and like they're done before we even get there. What can I say? And then he just believes that. And then God's like, yo, thanks for delivering my babies, my people from death. So he blesses them. Like, even though technically what they did like breaks one of the commandments, they lie, but God blesses them. It says he gives them houses, which means he gives them children, which I think is really very interesting. And you see lots of accounts where you see people who are like doing something wrong, but God works good through it, or like they have a bad livelihood, and then God still blesses them because of how they treat the Israelites. So yeah, so they're like, we're not going to murder babies. And then the Pharaoh's like, oh, well, the midwives didn't do it. Let's just go and collect the babies and throw them in the river. Insane. Absolutely insane population control measure, but this is Pharaoh we're talking about, not a nice guy. So yeah, it is already intense. They're trying to kill babies. They are pissed at the Israelites, and we are setting them up to need a great deliverance, a great exodus. The word exodus means to leave, to go somewhere. So yeah, we're setting the stage. It's gonna get crazier and crazier as we go. Absolutely love this book. And The Prince of Egypt, come on now, the best. It's inaccurate in a lot of places, but it's still great, and I still love it. Yeah, that was day 51 for us. We've made it so far in this year. We're doing great. Hope you're in your Bible more than just this. Please read your Bible, and I will see you tomorrow for Exodus chapter 2.